You always hear the phrase cash is king. It is and it isn't. Cash flow is king. You can have cash in the bank. It does not equate cash flow. It's got to be coming in at the same rate that it's going out. So if you're doing your billing correctly, if you are supplying invoices in a timely manner, they're correct, and then you're setting the expectation on payment, that's going to keep that money flowing in. If at any given time you decide, hey, I'm going to wait to make calls, and you don't keep that coming in, you don't keep on people, that's when it's going to fall through the cracks. So again, without cash flow, at some point, somebody just like you will be calling somebody in your company saying, hey, where's my payment? So you have to be cognizant of that. Well, let's talk a little bit about that whole collection process. So there's the proactive side, which is everything you've done up until now. And continuing that proactivity is setting the expectation for payment. So when you start calling, and there's no right or wrong answer here. If you say, well, I start calling at about 30 days past due, I'm not going to tell you that's wrong, but you're probably out of the money already. You're going to have to set that expectation a little bit sooner, because now if they've had 30-day terms, you've given them, they've effectively taken 60, and it'll probably be another 75, by the time you actually get that collected. So you're stretching that out. You're going to want to start picking a time that you call, whether it's 3 days, 7 days, 10 days, but at what point do you start calling when that invoice goes past due? And that's something every credit manager has to work out with their company. What's a good feel for me? And then you have to be consistent with it, because it doesn't do you any good to do it 1 month I call in 3 days, 1 month I call 10 days, the next month I don't call at all because I was busy doing something else. But you have to be consistent with that. And if you work with a team of credit people or you lead a credit team, you have to be consistent with that as well. Everybody has to be on the same page.
This is just a small taste of a much larger class. You can take the full class for free at levelset.com. Join me.